Namaste, dear yogis. Here from Finland, at the Finnish archipelago, coming to your homes or wherever you might be. Maybe you are in a Finnish archipelago too, I don't know. So anyhow, today, headstand tutorial. A lovely pose filled with so many beautiful benefits. For example, reversing the blood flow, increasing the immunity, improving digestion, elimination, giving our heart a bit of a break, by just reversing that blood pressure and removing fatigue, depression, anxiety, memory and concentration, for example. Great for them. When I was 10 years old, my mom always made me do the headstand when I was reading for the tests, just because already back then they knew the benefits. Back then it makes me sound like I'm 100 years old, but anyhow, it's amazing pose. But you know, this pose, Shirsasana, the king of all the postures, comes with a lot of alignment cues. There's a lot of fear towards it because of course, falling over. And that's what we want to eliminate by getting the proper alignment. So I'm with you. I'm gonna show you all the tiniest details, get you that, strength to get into this pose with safetiness, so everything goes well. Lovely. If you wonder about a couple of things, how long would you need to hold the headstand? It depends. You know what I say is hold it as long as it feels comfortable for you. So whenever you start to feel that your neck is hurting, your arms are hurting, your shoulders are hurting, you don't have the strength anymore, please come down. Because some people hold it for few deep breaths. I've seen my teacher ages ago when I started my yoga journey hold it for 1 entire hour while I was doing my Ashtanga class. So different. Cool. And I'll be telling you things as we move on, but let's get first started. We're gonna come into a kind of child's pose. So child's pose is something that comes with your headstand practice. It's an important part of it. And even before you go to your headstand, I recommend that you take half a minute in a child's pose, just so you get that calmness. You can visualize yourself in a headstand while you're in a child's pose. That always works. Just visualizing, getting yourself into that pose. Good. And it kind of settles the blood flow. So take a moment in here. Good. And just relaxing. When we start to practice headstand, we need to remember that we have enough strength in our back, shoulders, arms to keep the headstand. So what I love everybody to practice before going into headstand is a dolphin pose and rocking dolphin. So one of the alignments with the headstand is that you measure the elbows. I do this already after 10 years of practicing headstand. I still measure my elbow length before every pose. Good. So measuring the elbow length, holding on like this. Good. And elbows down. We're gonna interlock our fingers. What I prefer to do is keep that little finger inside the palm. So the last little finger comes inside the palm. Good. And again, measure and bring the palms down. Good. With the rocking dolphin, all you need to do is tuck the toes and lift up your hips. And you're gonna hold here for 5 deep breaths. Keep pushing out of your shoulders. Good. Holding and holding and holding in here. Good. This strengthens the shoulders, gets you ready for the headstand practice. When you want to go a little bit further with the strength training, rocking dolphin, bringing your chin over your thumbs, like this. Good. And 10 times of rocking dolphin will make sure that you have that strength to go into your headstand. Good. One another important thing when practicing headstand is your alignment, how you are in the headstand. Very often what I see is this banana shape, so pushing the hips forward and staying in here. This is not good. So visualize yourself. You can even come and stand up with me now. So while you stand, you draw the belly in, you hug those rib cage. Good. You visualize the pelvic floor and the heart center coming together, so the abs are super tight. Lift the pelvic floor. Good. And chest open. So this is your beautiful posture. That's what we want in a headstand, the mountain pose alignments. Good. When you go up, you're gonna keep your legs relaxed. So quite nice and smooth, but legs together also. So focusing on these things. Beautiful. So let's carry on. What point of my head should I bring down? So you got your hairline here, you got the crown of your head here. So from here, middle of that, so in the middle of your hairline and the crown of your head is the point that's gonna come down. Your fingers are cupping just behind your head over here. Your shoulders are elbow width apart, and you're gonna lengthen your neck as much as possible. So keeping that neck nice and long. Good. Excellent. Let's try it out from here. So on this first round, we're gonna do a few rounds checking out different version of this pose. So bringing your palms down. We're gonna bring the point of our head down. We're gonna keep our gaze back there in a 1 point. Good. And you can just practice in here. You can little bit lift the heels, shift the hips above your shoulders. Good. Holding in here. Walking those legs a little bit closer. Holding, holding, holding. Good. And then just for a moment, walk back. Take a child's pose. Relax. Relax the shoulders. Sometimes it's nice to take in between the headstand practice the arms over to the front, palms facing upwards. So let's practice getting those legs up together. Measure, interlock, crown of the head down. Walking those legs up, up, up. Lifting the knees into your chest, nice and slow. Starting to lift up, lift up, lift up. Lengthen. And lower down. Take your child's pose, relax. Good. Another way that I enjoy bringing the legs up is one by one, straight legs. Now, again, remember the alignments. Your core is nice and tight. You're rooting down through the forearms. Your neck is nice and long. Your shoulder away from your ears. Good. So again, alignments. Getting ready. Being proud of yourself. Walking your legs up. Hips above your shoulders, lifting your leg up, finding your balance. Keep your eyes steady on 1 point. Keep your legs together. And lower down. Take your child's pose. Relax. Very well done. So I cannot tell how important it is to be encouraging towards yourselves. So telling yourself that you can do it, believing in yourself, being patient, being calm, deep breathing, you know, calm breathing actually, more than not too deep, not too shallow, something in between, that beautiful calmness in your breath. And yeah, it'll all work out. The problem is that we tend to criticize oneself too often, that I cannot do it, my body is not capable in it, I'm too old, or I'm too this and that, and so on. But you know, trusting yourself, you can do anything that you put your mind into. So this was it. This was the story with the headstand tutorial. Be safe with your practice. If you have any comments, any questions, write them below the video into the comment section. If you have any wishes about other fun poses that you've been curious about, how the alignments work and so on, comment again below and we will sort you out. Good. So I'm really happy you have taken this time to practice the headstands with me, and enjoy them. They're such a lovely poses, and they come with such amazing benefits. As they say, you know, it's fighting the gravity, it brings a glow into your face, it strengthens your brains, it has massive, massive, beautiful benefits. Have the loveliest day. Peace out.